Hi, my name is Bryony. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher in the Bay Area, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. I teach yoga classes at RedwoodLIFE. So I'm there in person, and this is the first virtual class that I'll be teaching. Feel free to take this class at home on your own time using a mat, and if you have blocks or a strap, you're more than welcome to incorporate those props into your practice as well. Today we're going to do a 45-minute Vinyasa flow, which will work on building our strength, balance, and flexibility. First and foremost, we'll start in child's pose, which is how we begin all of our classes. You can bring your knees to the outside edges of your mat, big toes to touch behind you, and then just slowly bring your torso down towards the floor. Your arms can go long out in front of you, palms face down. And you can bring your forehead to some connection, whether it's your mat, two stacked palms, or even a block underneath your forehead. And immediately start to come into your practice. This is the pose that really helps transition us from our days into our time on the mat. And since we have such limited time here, let's make a commitment now to stay as present as possible. You can always come back to this child's pose if you need it throughout class. I won't cue it, but it's always here for you, so feel free to come back down whenever you need to catch your breath, ground your energy, and just reset. And the easiest way to come into the present is by focusing on your breath. So first just notice your inhales and exhales flowing in and out of your nose. And then you might notice how your breathing is changing your body. So how your back rises and falls, your belly fills and spills. And just to continue keeping our minds on our breath, we'll take 3 collective breaths together. So keeping your lips sealed through your nose, inhale up all the way. And then open mouth, exhale. Good, 2 more. Through your nose, inhale. Fill your belly, your lungs, hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. And 1 more. Lips sealed through your nose, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful. Begin to rock your head side to side gently, giving your forehead a nice little massage, warming up your spine. And then slowly crawl your fingertips forward, pressing your fingers into the mat, lifting the heels of your hands. And you can press your armpits towards the floor, relaxing your forehead down, feeling that gentle stretch in the backs of your shoulders. Now place your full palms back down on the mat. Walk them over to the right, stack your left palm on top of your right, and just relax your forehead down towards the floor. Keep breathing here into the left side of your body, stretching those muscles in between the ribs, known as the intercostals. And when you're ready, walk your hands over to the left, stack your right palm on top of your left, relax your head, elbows, and shoulders down heavy. And just breathe into the right side of your body. When you're ready, walk your hands back to center. On your inhale, slowly rise up 1 vertebra at a time to a tabletop position. With a long neutral spine, keep your gaze down at the floor to keep lengthening through the back of your neck. And then drop your belly. Lift your heart, lift your chin. This is cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Dome out your spine, drop your head heavy, Look towards the tops of your thighs and really press your palms into the mat. Inhale, cow pose, arch your spine, lift your chest, point your tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, cat pose. See if you can bring your navel a little bit closer to your spine this time. And then just keep moving through those poses on your own, connecting your own breath with your own movements. This is where we really get into the Vinyasa flow of class. I'll walk you through how to do a series of poses, slowly connecting the breath to the movements. And then I'll allow you to do it on your own, or we'll move through it a little bit faster, just connecting in a flow state, our inhales and exhales to each and every movement of expansion and contraction. Eventually come back to a neutral spine. From here, inhale, reach your right arm up, look up past your right fingertips. Exhale, bring your right shoulder down to the mat, soften the right side of your face down. And then you can use the pressure between your left hand or fingertips to roll your left shoulder open, getting a little bit more of a twist. Or you can walk your left arm straight out ahead of you if that feels nice, maybe on your armpit or the back of your left shoulder. You can also choose to wrap your left hand behind your back, rolling your left shoulder open. Then place your left palm fully down on the mat. Inhale to unravel, pausing at the top, broadening across your collarbones. Exhale, tabletop. Other side. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Look past your left fingertips. Exhale, bring your left shoulder down to the mat, left side of your face down. Same thing on this side. You can use your fingertips or full right hand to press your right shoulder open. Or you can walk your right arm out in front of you or wrap that arm behind your back. Now place your full right palm down on the mat. Inhale, unravel, lift your left arm up. Exhale, tabletop position. From here, slowly walk your hands forward into a puppy dog pose, pressing your palms down to the mat and your shoulders and armpits towards the floor as well. You have options here, so you can bring your forehead down, or if you're looking to stretch the back of your neck, front of your throat, and work on that flexibility in your spine, you can bring your chin towards the floor. Keep breathing, sending your energy towards the backs of your shoulders, your upper back. And then slowly press forward into a Sphinx position. So for Sphinx, it's really easy to hang out here. This is typically how maybe we used to watch TV as kids. So we might sink down into our shoulders, but the appropriate structure here is to really press our forearms down into the mat. Same thing with our legs. It's really easy to disengage, but actually engage almost so much so that maybe your knees come up off of the mat, kick the tops of your feet down, press your glutes in, engage them, and then lift your heart, lift your chin. You also want to create this feeling of contraction between your elbows and your heels. So drag your forearms back towards your heels. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, forehead to mat. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, cobra. Same thing. Squeeze your glutes, kick the tops of your feet down, and engage the entire back line of your body to open up and expand on the front side. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, press back through tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. So you can take a moment here, just pedaling out the feet. Maybe this is the first time you've done down dog all day. And then we'll get a little specific with the pose. So take a peek forward at your hands, bring them shoulder width distance, and really press your index and thumbs into the mat. There's a tendency to roll to the outside edges of your hands here. Then look back at your feet. Bring them hips width distance, which may be wider than we might think. And then bend your knees a lot. Rotate your tailbone towards the sky. And with this length in your spine, maybe soften your heels down. You don't need to straighten your legs completely, because that might take away from some of the spinal lengthening in this posture. From here, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk to the top of your mat. Hang your head heavy, relax it down, give your neck a break, and then option to grab for opposite elbow here with your knees bent, swaying side to side. You can nod your head yes, shake your head no. You can also clasp your hands behind you if you like, and just let that fist fall over your head, stretching the entire back line of your body here. Also the fronts of the shoulders. And you can release your hands wherever they are. Inhale to a halfway lift. Keep breathing here with your hands on your shins. Now, there's a tendency in this pose to have your hips back behind your heels. It makes it a lot easier on the hamstrings. What if you shifted your hips right over your heels or ankles and activated your feet, almost like you're peering over a ledge? Notice how that feels. Take another inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ground down through your feet. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time to equal standing pose. You can roll your shoulders back at the top. Bring your hands to heart center, or just leave them down by your sides. This pose is called samastiti in Sanskrit, sama meaning equal. So you can feel equal pressure in both feet. Maybe you rock side to side there. And then option to flutter your eyes closed, soften your eyelids, and just call an intention into your practice before we begin. If nothing comes to mind, I offer you the intention of staying present, staying with your breath. So we can seal that in with a collective breath through your nose. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Flutter your eyes open. Let's have a great class. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, reach them overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive down forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high plank, step your feet back. Building core here and setting up our chaturanga flow, which links all of the poses together. You can bring your knees down for the first one. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. We've done this already. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, and then we'll move through a different version. If you'd like to take this, you totally can. You can also keep doing it with your knees down. So this version of chaturanga starts in high plank as well. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Elbows stay tucked in. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shine your heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flip your toes under. Beautiful. So that was our 4-pose flow chaturanga. Again, it's what makes this practice vinyasa. That was our sun A. We'll move through that 2 more times to continue warming up. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up. Maybe look up, look back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, or you can lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great, one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow. So either high to low plank, or you can bring your knees down, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips down. Send your arms up. And keep breathing here as you allow your legs to create some stability here for your upper body. Take a peek down. If you can't see your toes, sit your hips a little further down in space. Beautiful. Lift your heart, lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Swing your arms down and back. Keeping your heart lifted. See if you can lift the backs of your hands 1 inch higher. Yes, you can. Awesome. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga flow. High to low plank, or come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Seal your left heel down. Reach your arms up. Keep breathing here. So the key in this pose is to engage your left quad, left thigh, in order to press left hip forward, right hip back. Reach your arms up overhead. And then take another inhale to reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your body towards the side of the room. Slightly different foot stance here. So you can actually step out wider in this posture since your hips are now open. And your left foot is actually parallel to the short edge of your mat. Then look over your right fingertips and keep breathing as you focus on one unmoving spot. That's known as your drishti or vision point. Inhale, flip your right palm up. Reach your right arm up, reverse warrior. Keep breathing here into the right side of your rib cage. And then re-bend into your right knee. There's a tendency to forget the lunge in this posture. Take another inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Left side, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Reach your arms up. And again, engage that left quad, left thigh to protect, or right thigh, to protect your right knee. Seal the pinky toe side edge of your right foot down. And keep breathing as you lift your chest, lift your heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So you can widen your stance, set the pinky toe side edge of your right foot parallel to the short edge of your mat. Stack your shoulders right on top of your hips, and then reach out your opposite fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up, keep breathing here. You can position your right palm onto your right calf for support, and then just stretch into the left side of your body. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, high to low plank. Or you can use your knees, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We'll move through that again, just flowing with our breath this time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, just flowing through now. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, flow it out, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Keep your breath steady. Exhale, warrior two. Open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Or use your knees, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. We're going to move through that flow one more time, but with a few changes. So remember your intention. Remember staying present, staying with the breath. That will help you the most in these challenging times when you come up against changes that maybe you weren't prepared for, you weren't expecting. What we practice on the mat translates to how we react and respond off of the mat. So here we go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow it out. High to low plank or lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Listen for the change up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Cross your body. Inhale, re-extend. Last one. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Listen for this change up. Inhale, heel toe your left foot towards your right. Pick a spot in front of your right foot. Exhale, standing half moon pose. So launch off of your left foot, reach your right fingertips down, and then reach your left arm up. Key for balancing postures. Press the big toe mound of your right foot down. Grip into the mat with your toes. Flex your left foot towards your face. Roll your heart and chest open. And pick one spot to focus on. Keep breathing here. We're here for 3. Land in warrior 2. In 2. And 1. Slowly bend into your right knee. Landing in warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Beautiful. See? Wasn't that hard? We'll do it the same on the other side. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Cross your body. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, heel toe your right foot towards your left. Set up for half moon. Prepare by picking a spot in front of your left foot. Exhale, launch off of your right. Reach your left fingertips down. And then stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Stack your left hip on top of your right hip rather, on top of your left. Flex your toes towards your face. Keep your breath steady. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Bend into your left knee. Softly land in warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. Time for some standing postures. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time to equal standing pose. We'll practice standing postures on our right leg first, flow through a few poses on the right side, and then transition to the left. So, for the right leg, press. Always start from the ground with standing postures. Press your full foot down into the mat. You might even spread out your toes and then grip them into the mat, kind of creating this like suction cup feeling. We'll do tree first. So for tree, you can bring your left foot to your right calf or to your inner right thigh, skipping your knee. And then bring your hands to heart center. And the trick here isn't just to hang out, isn't to roll into the outside edge of our right foot, let our hips sag out like I'm doing now, but it's really to press our big toe mound down of our right foot, energize our inner thighs as if they're squeezing together, and then lengthen up the sides of our body. Lift through the crown of your head, engage your right quad. This will help you balance here. And then option, if you'd like to play with a little extra challenge, you can move your arms around, growing your branches. And this is the ultimate challenge, closing your eyes so we can try and see how long we can close our eyes for. And if you wobble out of it and fall, that's perfect. That's you playing with your edge, which is what yoga is. Beautiful, so you can step out of it, shake out that right leg, and we'll do one more standing posture on this side. This one is known as dancer. So press your full right foot down into the mat. Face your hips towards the short edge of your mat. Bend your left knee, kick your butt, and catch your left foot behind you with your thumb facing up. So your shoulder should be externally rotated. Your palm should be facing out like this. Nice, and then face your shoulders forward again. Press your right foot down, the big toe mound. You might already feel yourself rolling onto the outside of your foot. Inhale your right arm up. On your exhale, kick, kick, kick behind you without dropping your torso. Then once you reach your max point for kicking is when you begin to tip your torso forward. You have to lean forward as hard as you kick behind you and up. If you don't, you'll lose your center of gravity and you'll fall out of it. So keep kicking. And if you fall out of it, that's totally fine too. This is practice. In order to come out, kick as hard as you did to come into it. This will help you balance and not release halfway and then fall out of it. Beautiful. So from here, stand with your feet at hips width distance. Inhale, sweep your arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back, bend into your right knee. Inhale, warrior one. We've been here before. Exhale, bring your hands down behind you, clasp behind you. On your inhale, punch down towards your left heel, opening your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow down towards your right knee. Let your fist fall over your head, stretching into the front of your shoulders. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your hands down, and then slowly crawl towards the long edge of your mat, setting up in a wide-legged forward fold. Angle your toes slightly in and your heels out, and then grab for the outside edges of your ankles. Reach the crown of your head down, your tailbone up towards the sky. Some of you may have headstand already in your practice, and if you do, you're more than welcome to take that now. But still here, try to find a nice long spine. So if that means you come up on blocks or your hands in front of you, then that's beautiful too. Feel the stretch behind your hamstrings and your calves. And then everyone, come up onto your hands in front of you. Inhale, almost like a halfway lift. Exhale, walk back over your right leg. This time, you can step your left foot a little in, angling your left toes up at a 45-degree angle towards the top left corner of your mat. Bring both hands to frame your right foot, setting up in this pyramid posture. Then relax your head down, lengthen through your torso. And feel the stretch back behind your right hamstring, your right calf. Maybe bring your left hip down in line with your right. And then we'll try a fun balancing posture here. So in order to do this, you have to press the big toe mound down of both feet and then clasp your hands back behind your left thigh. From here, keep scissoring your inner thighs together. As you dome out your spine, tuck your chin in and try to bring your forehead towards your right knee. Take an inhale here. Exhale, two hands down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank, or lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. And again, we'll practice tree pose. So seal your full left foot down into the mat. And this time bring your right foot either to your calf or up towards your inner left thigh, skipping your knee. We want to avoid adding too much pressure to that joint so that we can protect it. And then bring your palms to heart center. And again, imagine you could press your thighs together in this pose. So go for that energy of sending your thighs together and then lift up through the sides of your body, your heart space, and the crown of your head. And then you can play with growing your branches. You might fall out if you do that, and that's totally okay. Again, this is playtime. This is practice, not perfect. And then if you'd like to, try closing your eyes, feeling for that center of balance. Maybe you notice your foot on the mat is the one wobbling side to side when you close your eyes. So press down in the area that's lifting up the most, which is usually the big toe. And then you can step out of it, shake out your left foot this time. And we'll practice dancer on the left side. So this side again, you press your full left foot down into the mat, bend into your right knee, catch the top of your right foot with your palm facing the outside. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Whoop. And on your exhale, kick up behind you. Lift your heart until you can't kick anymore. And then begin to tilt down forward. And you keep your gaze over your left fingertips. Kick as hard behind you as you're reaching forward. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Keep kicking, kicking, kicking to get out of it, just so you don't fall out. Beautiful. Step at the top of your mat. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. This time step your right foot back. Inhale, warrior 1. Reach your arms up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, punch towards your right foot. Open your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Let your fist fall behind your head, opening the fronts of your shoulders. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your hands down and turn to face the side of your mat. Again, wide-legged forward fold. This time, maybe you take a different approach. Walk your hands between your legs, palms face down, reaching the crown of your head towards the floor. And then you can walk your hands over your left foot, step your right foot in, setting up for this pyramid pose. You're welcome to use blocks, lengthen your stance, or bend into your left knee here. And then just allow your head, your torso to relax down. Try to bump right hip forward in line with your left. And then if you want to play with the balancing posture, clasp your hands behind your right thigh, tuck your chin in, dome out your spine, and send your inner thighs together energetically. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release 2 hands down. Step your left foot back just into a downward facing dog position. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth exhale. Then come down onto your knees, setting up for camel pose. So stack your shoulders right on top of your hips. Bring your hands to your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take an inhale. Exhale, just tip your head back in the crevice that formed by your shoulder blades squeezing together. If you'd like, you can reach for your heels, thumbs on the outside. But if you do so, keep pressing your hips forward by squeezing your glutes. Continue breathing. Slowly come out of it, one vertebra at a time. And then sit down on your heels and swing your legs out in front of you, setting up for seated forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. With every inhale, lengthen your spine. And with every exhale, see if you can soften a little bit down. Slowly roll up. one vertebra at a time. Come to sitting in the middle of your mat. Bring your feet and hips width distance, arms out long in front of you, and then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time to your back, just using your abs to control you on your way down. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a big hug, arms out to a T, and let your knees fall over to the left. Look over to the right. Keep breathing down into your belly here. This is supine spinal twist. And try to keep both shoulders down on the mat. Bring your knees up through center, and on your exhale, let them fall over to the right. Look over to the left. Again, keep both shoulders down. Soften in your belly. And just breathe. Bring your knees back up to center into your chest, and then face the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Grab the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. So pull your knees into your armpits, press your heels up towards the sky. An option to rock side to side. Soften your jaw, soften your neck. Now bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Take an inhale. Bring your forehead to your knees. Scrunch up your face. Engage all your muscles. Exhale. Release your legs down to the ground. Release your arms down to the ground. Face your palms towards the ceiling. This is final resting pose, Savasana. You have arrived. Congratulations for completing the 45-minute Vinyasa flow class. And now you get to take a few minutes to rest into this posture. Avoid mind wandering. Try your best to think about nothing. The purpose of yoga is to prepare our bodies in a way that's primed for meditation. And this is where the meditation begins. You can slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And on your exhale, roll onto either side, supporting your head with your bicep. Taking a moment in this posture, almost as if it's one final offering before you go about with your day or your evening. One final moment of stillness. And then slowly press yourself up to a seated position, crossing your legs or sitting however is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit up nice and tall with a elongated, dignified spine. We hope that our practices that we put in on the mat translate to benefits for ourselves off of the mat, but not only ourselves, others as well. And so we do this process of wishing for goodness after we step off of our mat after each class. So you can feel your thumbs pressing into your heart space here. Option to close your eyes as well. And feel that connection of thumbs to heart for clarity of spirit or soul. May our spirits and souls be kind after this class as we step off of our mat. Then bring your thumbs to your lips, hoping for clarity of speech. May our speech be kind to ourselves and others after this class. And then bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. May we think kind thoughts once we step out of this class and into the world. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. I bow to your practice. I bow to your commitment to yourself and you showing up for yourself and others in this beautiful way. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this, I invite you to come join me in person at Redwood Life on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12 p.m. I'll be there again. My name is Bryony. Thank you so much.